I would ask Ben, when we first started inside the new model, I would say, I said, before we even continue, I need to know, one, that you believe that the needs of the business are distinct from what's happening in the business. Like the phone needs to be answered even if Susie's presenting a treatment plan. Yes, okay, great. Second thing is you want your team focused on what's of highest value at all times. They say yes. And I say, okay, great. And a patient in the practice is what's of highest value at all times. They say yes. Okay, we can continue the conversation. Because there's dentists that actually have told me no, that the phone is the number one thing. Mm-hmm. Maybe for a company like ours, right? Not for an office. So I get real excited about, looking at the numbers, honestly, because the numbers are very exciting. The score of the practices like that we're supporting, I was sharing with you, up 147%, hundreds of thousands of dollars. And with more peace of mind, less people in the office, there's a vicious cycle. And why I shared earlier with, that thankfully the industry is having a staffing shortage because dentists are having to think outside the box. Yeah. And that's actually serving you guys better, right? Because you get consistency and reliability. And you go do what you're there to do. Let us do what we're here to do. Because what happens is you spend more time in this vicious circle. The vicious circle is, I'm going to hire somebody I believe in. I'm going to train them. They're going to leave. I'm going to hire someone. I'm going to believe in, train them. They're going to leave. I'm going to, and or they're sick today, or they're sick this week, or they're having a baby, or, whatever else is going on. It takes you away from what you're there to do. Similarly, so then, that is some of what we then take on the burden of. Now, our model's cool because we have team members all throughout the country, and as a matter of fact, I started thinking through opening or creating the Association of Dental Virtual Support Companies because there needs to be a conversation for compliance. There needs to be a conversation for really, I've met a lot of people that thought they knew how to do something. When you watch the hands-on of it, you're like, hold on, or you ask some probing questions and they don't get it. You're like, hold on, let's take a step back. But there's a lot of people that think they're really good at billing. There are a lot of people that think they're really good at, insurance verification. And I share with one of my buddies, it's like, when you have a company that does it, it changes the game, changes the rules. And so, while there's a lot of companies to choose from, there's more people popping up left and right, independents. There's also risk that comes along with it. So, thankfully, now we're 5 years in. I started the beginning parts of Dental VSS 5 years ago this year. And now I provide all the technology. It's a big investment, but the kind of doctors that we work with understand that the investments that are worth making. Mm-hmm. If you're using, CEREC or 3D, or you're a tech geek in the back, right? It's like you get that where the patients love the value of being able to have those kinds of things done right now.